Good morning, children. We are going to start a class 10 portions now, chapter 2 polynomials. So, let us see what is the definition of a polynomial. Let x be a variable, n be a positive integer, a1, a2, a3, etc., an be a constants or real numbers, then p of x equal to an x raised to n plus an minus 1 x raised to n minus 1 plus etc. plus a1x plus a0 is called as a polynomial in variable x. What is the meaning of this means? Nothing to worry about an x raised to an minus 1 x raised to n minus 1 like that terms. It's a general definition for a polynomial only. So x be variable. Variable means you know that the alphabets which we are using here. So p of x is written, that is polynomial in x. So x is the variable we are using here. Next, n be the positive integer. So n is written here, that means n can take the positive values only. So here a1 x is there, that is the power x is 1 only. Like that here x is there means a0 x raised to 0, that's all. Now what is the meaning of an minus 1, a1, a0? It is clearly mentioned that they are constants. That means they can take the value of real numbers. Now let us see this definition with the examples. See, when we are taking that 3x plus 7, here 3 and 7 are constants, that is real numbers. And what is the power of the x? Power of x is 1 only, so it is a positive values. So positive integer they can take only, so that means positive value, or we can say whole numbers. Why in the sense whole numbers means here I can write x raised to 0 also. So 0 means x raised to 0, the value is 1 only, but x raised to 0 is also present here. This shows that the power of the x is always taken, can be taken only whole numbers only. Now another example, root 3x square plus 5x plus 3. So what is this one? Whether it is a polynomial we will check. It's a variable x only here we have used, and the power of x is 2 here, power of x is 1 here. That means the power of x or the variable x is taking only positive powers, then positive integers, or we can say whole numbers. Now what about this? In place of a1, a2, a3 we are having root 3, here are having 5 and 3. Root 3 is irrational number only, that means it is from real number group. Again 5 is a normal, we can say integer or a whole number also. 3 also the same way. This is the coefficients only. The coefficients in the sense a1, a2, a3, etc. an, they can be real numbers. So root is applicable only for 3 here, not for x, right? So here what we can say that root 3 is a real number, so it is also example for polynomials. Let me see another example, sir. Here I am using x raised to 7 plus x raised to 6, then 100 I have used. So here what is the power of the x? 7 only. Here what is the power of the x? 6 only. And here 100. There is no power of x we can say, or otherwise we can say x raised to 0 only. So the power of the x is a positive values, that is we have taken, or a whole numbers is confirmed. What about the coefficient of x? It is 1. Here also 1, here also, here it is 100, or we can say that a constants. So all the coefficients are real numbers only. Now these are all examples for polynomials. So we can see that we have written in a order, that is x raised to 7, then one power is decreased, x raised to 6. You can write here and there, no problem, but let us check that whether the power of x is not a whole number, means we have to make the conclusion that it is not a polynomial. So what is the meaning of this one? Means let me see this 2x square plus root 3x I have written. What is the meaning of this one? 2x square plus root 3 I can write like this, and x raised to the power 1 by 2, or what we can write root 3x means 3x whole raised to 1 by 2. So 3 in the sense root only, and x is also in the root only, x power is 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is not a positive integer, or we can say that it is not a whole number. So what is that one? This is not an example for polynomial. It is wrong. Clear? Because the power of the x is not a whole number. So what is the conclusion we are making here? It is not a polynomial. Now another example let us take. 3 by x square plus x plus 1. What is the meaning of this means? 3x raised to minus 2 plus x plus 1. So check the power of x now. It's not a whole number. It is a negative integer. Therefore what we can say, it is also not an example for polynomial. Right? Like that you should check the power of the x is a whole number or not. But at the same time the coefficient of x can take any value. So there is no limit for anything. If I have written 1 by 3 x square plus x plus x raised to 7. I have written here 1 by 3 x square, 1 by 3 is a fraction only. So here this 1 by 3 is not affecting the power of the x. It is called coefficients. Coefficient is a 1 by 3 only here. Coefficient of x square is 1 by 3. 1 by 3 is the real number only. So here it is also an example for polynomial, because all the coefficients you can check, it is coefficient of x is 1. Coefficient of x raised to 7 is also 1 only. What about the power of x? Power of x is 2 here. Power of x is 1. Power of x equal to 7. So here coefficient of x is all real numbers, whereas the power of the x is whole numbers only. So what is example? It is an example for polynomial. This x square is having the power is positive sign. 1 by 3 is its coefficient. So 1 by 3 is not connected with the rule of variables, right? So 1 by 3 is a real number only. So it is not, it is an example for polynomials. I think you got the idea which is a polynomial or which is not a polynomial. While seeing the definition you may have the difficulty that where coefficient a n x raised to n, the words are very confusing one only. A n x raised to n plus a n minus 1 x raised to n minus 1 plus etc plus a1 x plus a naught. Here you can see that the power of the x, whatever we have written n minus 1 1, all are having only positive values must be taken, and coefficient of x raised to n which is a n, coefficient of x raised to n minus 1, a n minus 1, these all are denoted by the real numbers. So it can be root, it can be fraction, it can be positive number, it can be negative number. This is only for coefficient. So here we got the definition of the polynomial, and we have seen that what is the example for polynomial, and some examples you have seen that which are not the polynomials. Degree of a polynomial. If p of x is a polynomial in x, the highest power of x in p of x is called the degree of the polynomial p of x. So for example we will take 4x plus 2. What is the degree here? Here only the one variable is present here, that is x. What is the power of the x? It is equal to 1. The meaning is degree of this polynomial equal to 1 only. Now let me write the next one. 3x square plus 5x cube minus plus x only I am writing. So what is the power degree of this one? X is having 2 here, but x is having power 3 here, and x is having power 1. So among this, which is the highest? The power 3 is there. So that means the degree equal to 3 only here. Right? Now we can say that 2y square minus 3y plus 4. It is a polynomial in variable y only. So what is the highest power of the variable y here? It is 2, because here 1 only there. So the highest power of the variable y equal to 2 only. So here degree equal to 2. Now another example, 5x cube minus 3x square plus 1 by root 2. Is it a polynomial? First we must check, because it's a 1 by root 2 is there. So whether it is a polynomial we should check, because the power of the variable 3, 2, and here if it is also there means x raised to 0. So the variables can take, the power of the variables are taking only whole numbers only, and now therefore it is a polynomial only. Coefficients can be real numbers. The first case it is 5, the next is minus 3, and then 1 by root 2. So what is the answer here? It is a polynomial. If it is a polynomial, the question we can answer, what is the degree of this polynomial? The degree of this polynomial is 3 only. So degree of this polynomial equal to 3. Don't confuse with the 1 by root 2 and all. It is a coefficient only, so it's a polynomial. So degree means, what is the meaning of the degree? The degree means the highest power of the variable. Based on the degree we can classify the polynomials. So classification of the polynomial based on degree. Degree. So if the degree is 1, that is a polynomial of degree 1 is called a linear polynomial. What is the next heading? We have written that classification of the polynomial based on the degree only. Now the classification we can take. What is the classification? If the degree of the polynomial is 1, or we can say a polynomial of degree 1 is called linear polynomial. We have already studied, I think, in the last year itself, but it is a recap what we have studied in the polynomial concept. So first one is the classification of the polynomial based on the degrees. Lower classes we have done classification of the polynomial based on the terms also. So a polynomial of degree 1 is called a linear polynomial. Let us see the example now. We have already written many examples for this one. So 3x minus 7, then 4x, another one is root 3t plus 5. These are the examples for linear polynomial. So linear polynomial means degree 1 only. Let us check what is the degree of this polynomial. Here the highest power of the x is 1 only. Here also 1. Here the highest power of the t, it is 1 only. So all these examples having the degree 1 only. Now what is the point here we can connect means whether it is a linear polynomial, it doesn't matter that it is a monomial or a binomial. Sometimes it may be monomial and sometimes it may be a binomial. That does not count here. Here we have to check only the power of the variable only. Not we are concerned with how many terms are there. So the power of the variable, it should be the maximum power of the variable is possible. In the case of the linear, it is 1 only. It can be a monomial, it can be a binomial. Now how to write a general form of this one, or we can say standard form. Any linear polynomial can be written in the standard form as p of x equal to ax plus b. Let us write standard form of a linear polynomial is p of x equal to ax plus b. P of x equal to ax plus b, where a not equal to 0 and a not equal to 0 and a and b are constants, or we can say real numbers. A and b are real numbers. This point already I have explained, I think. What is the meaning of a not equal to 0? Why this is important for a standard form? If a became 0, so what will happen here? A became 0 means it will be if a equal to 0. What I should write? If a equal to 0, then p of x equal to 0x plus b. 0x means this term full will be 0 only. What is we are getting? It is only equal to b only. So b is having the power x is with 0. So the degree is changed now, right? If a equal to 0, it is not possible a linear polynomial when ax plus b we are considering. That means a should be there. That is why we are telling that a not equal to 0. While seeing the example, we have seen that 4x is also possible for a linear polynomial. Why? That is having only the power 1. So here 3x minus 7 also, if you consider 3, instead of 3, if it is 0, minus 7 only will come. That is not an example for linear polynomial. So I hope you understood why the criteria it is a not equal to 0 is given, and moreover what is written here, a and b are real number. That is means coefficients are and constant part are real numbers. That is with respect to your polynomial definition only. So a polynomial of the degree 1 is called a linear polynomial. Standard form is ax plus b. What is the condition? A not equal to 0, a and b are real numbers. Once you understood what is a linear polynomial, then you can understand the next criteria, that is the next heading, quadratic polynomial. A polynomial of degree 2 is called a quadratic polynomial. I have to write this definition now. A polynomial of degree 2 is called quadratic polynomial. So p of x equal to 2x square minus 3x, p of x equal to 5x square itself, p of x equal to I'll change another variable only, y always x only, we can take a p of y equal to root 3 y square plus y plus 1. So here you can check the variable. When it is changed to y, we are writing polynomial in y only. Next, p of y, p of x, that means x variable we are using. Suppose I am writing p of u equal to root 7 u square only, I'll write. So what it shows that the degree of this highest power of the variable is, in all 4 cases you can see that it 2, but it does not matter that whether it is a monomial, binomial, trinomial. See, when we are using 5x square, it's a monomial, only one term is there, but the degree is 2 only, so it is an example for which one? Quadratic polynomial. Similarly, when we are considering 2x square minus 3x, so 2 terms are there, but the highest power of the variable is 2, so again it is an example for quadratic. Root 3y square plus y plus 1, it is a trinomial based on number of terms, but here what happens, the degree is 2 here, so it's an example for quadratic. Here again 7 root 7 u square only, so here also we can see that the degree is 2, so it's an example for quadratic polynomial. Now what is the standard form of a quadratic polynomial? When we have written for ax plus b as a standard form for linear polynomial, now we can write for standard form of a quadratic polynomial is p of x equal to ax square plus bx plus c, the degree 2, then decreased 1, and then constant. Now what is the condition where which is not equal to 0, the coefficient of x square is not equal to 0, where a not equal to 0 and a, b, c are constants. But we have to write a, b and c are constants. So this is the standard form. So we have studied about a quadratic polynomial. Any polynomial of degree 1 is called a linear, and any polynomial of degree 2 is called a quadratic. So standard form also we have studied today. What are the standard form? For a linear polynomial, ax plus b and a not equal to 0. For a quadratic polynomial, ax square plus bx plus c, where a not equal to 0, and a, b, c are constants. Now 2 more polynomials we have to study about based on the degree. That is, when a degree is 3, a polynomial of degree 3 is called cubic, and is called a cubic, and degree 4 is called biquadratic. So with more examples we can go for with the same topic in the next class. So just learn the names. If it is degree 3, it's called a cubic, and degree 4 it is called as a biquadratic. With more for this examples I can give in the next class. With this today's video I'm winding up. Thank you.